Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. Oh, you can see me. But in today's video we are going to muck this shed out. Well, I'm not mucking it out today, but we'll muck it out tomorrow. We're making a start today. So what we're going to do is we've got cows and calves in here. We've got a heifer there that got down on the yard, so she'll go up there with those calves. What we're going to do is move these out of here into the loose box, which is over there, and then clean this out tomorrow. So I think there's 10 calves in here. What we're going to do is take some of these calves into the calf shed to suckle them, and then we'll leave the beef, some of the beef ones, bigger beef ones, on the cows and let the cows rear them. But there'll only be there won't be many. We'll sort them out. We'll have a pick through and see which ones want leaving, which ones don't. But for now, what we need to do is we need to make that pen up in there, and then get these 5 cows out of here in there. A couple of these going for milking, and then we'll suckle some of the calves. But for now, we need to get that shed ready. So these are calving cows, unless I've made that very clear. So these cows are cows that have calved, and they'll go off now and join the milking herd, and we'll rear the calves. So most of these calves have been born in the last week, so they'll be fine to be suckled by us now. So yeah, we'll get this shed ready and have that now as a calving shed, and then get this shed mucked out, and this can be for calving cows. So we're doing this because winter is coming. We're now end of September, and it's a wise decision to actually have the cows that are going to calve in the shed now. So instead of having this full beef calves, suckling cows being nurse reared, we'll have this shed for cows that are going to calve. So up until now, cows have been calving out in the field, which is perfectly fine in the summer months, but now the days are getting shorter, the weather's changing. It'd be better with them calving inside, and that calf can do a bit, just that little bit better. It's not out in the cold, it's not being born wet into a cold field. Instead it's on some straw, and it will be born on straw, and it'll have that probably just that bit better chance, I think, of doing well. So for now, we'll get these moved into there. We'll get this shed ready, put bale straw in here, and then bale silage for them to eat. And yeah, that'll be it for today, and then tomorrow we'll muck that shed out. Right, so we've now got the shed bedded up. We've got bale silage in the ring, we've got a clean water trough, and it's all strawed down for them. So these are the first 2 that have had out for milking, out the calving pen. You see that that funny mark cow, the blacker one, got a bad front foot. That's purely because she's got growth in between her toes. She's getting on a bit now. These 2 cows are actually the same age. They're both 8 years old. This is both the 6th calf. So the 6th calvers, these 2 cows. So they're getting on a bit now. The white cow calved yesterday. She's not bothered whatsoever. That blacker cow, the one with the bad front foot, she calved about 2 weeks ago. She had a very bad calving. So we left her in there. Her calves did sadly die, but she was looking after the beef calves in there, so we left her to it. But she's the one that's in distress now, because she's grown like a bond, like an emotional attachment to the calves, whereas this white cow here can't care less. That just goes to show that if you take the calves straight off the cow, they're not really that bothered. She's doing a little ball now, but it's probably because she's been shut in here. But it just goes to show that I think, you know, if you take the calves, excuse me, if you take the calves straight off the cow, or within like the first 24 hours, it's better for the cows because they don't grow that like emotional attachment to the calf. So yeah, that's the story behind these two. Right, so I didn't actually video any of this, but we've bedded it down. So just imagine that you can see me bedding it down, and imagine you can see me moving the cows into here. But they're in here now. There's currently 8 calves in here on 3 cows. So there should be enough milk for all of them. But any calves born now, I think what we'll do is we'll take them straight off the cow, just because we haven't got the room for winter housing now to nurse cow rear them all. So when I say nurse cow rearing, this is nurse cow rearing. So you have like 8 calves on 3 cows. You have a group of calves on a bunch of cows, and they drink their own milk, if that makes sense. It's an easy way of doing it, but at the same time, as any weak calf in the group, it'll get bullied out, and you know, you can't tell straight away. Well, normally until it's too late. So it's a good way of rearing them. It has its ups and it has its pros and cons, but if you get a weak calf, it gets bullied out instantly by all the other calves. So it's not necessarily the best way of doing it. It's a good way of doing it, but not the best way. From a labour point of view, it's probably the easiest to let them carry on and do that, and then it's easier work on me, to be honest. But we have lost calves because you don't find out till too late that they've been bullied by the other calves for having the milk. So. And there's 8 calves in here. We've had that one, the white cow that calved yesterday. Her calf's in the calf shed now for suckling. And these will just live on the cows until they're sold, because these are all beef calves or bull calves. That's a Frisian bull. That red and white one's a Norwegian red bull. 2 Herefords, a Hereford, a Frisian bull. There's a couple of Anguses knocking about somewhere. Right, so welcome back everyone. This is the following day. So we've got the 390 over here with the trailer, and JCB with the muck grab. So we've got the 390 over here, JCB with the muck grab, and we're going to muck this shed out now. So it's ready for doing. There's going to be quite a lot of muck out of here, and then we're going to tip it up. We're going to tip it up round the corner. There's not currently a muck heap anymore because we've put it all on the field we ploughed. So we're going to tip that there, and then in a few weeks' time we'll spread it on one of the pastures. But this is it for now. We'll crack on.
that, it's only a little stone.
That wouldn't do too much damage to a piece of machinery like a mower or a baler. But there's still the risk it'll do something, so that's why we've always put it on pastures. But we'll go and empty the trailer now, and then we'll come back for another load. We've just got to sort that ring feeder out when we get up there, because there's some silage left in that. We don't want to waste that. So this is now the day after we mucked them out, and we finished mucking them out, and then we bedded it and fed them up that night after milking. And we put 2 cows in here, well, a cow and a heifer, that were bagged up to calve. And we actually thought the cow were going to calve, not the heifer. But I'm not sure how well you can see that. Trying at some zoom. There's a calf. It's an Angus calf, so it's the heifer that's had the calf. We now instantly know that it's the heifer that's had the calf because the cow's actually in calf to sex semen. So this black cow up here at front, look there, she's the one that's had the calf. So what we'll do now is we'll take the calf out of here and put it in the calf shed and feed that some colostrum and milk the heifer. But yeah, we timed that just right. We got it just mucked out quick enough because this shed's now needed for calving cows. So I think this video is going to have a bit of everything in it, but the main purposes of this video was to muck this shed out and have this shed for cows that are calving in. So it's not fit really to have cows calving outside anymore. So that's why I want this shed to put cows in that are going to calve, rather than before we put cows in here that are calved. So through the summer we've put cows in here that have calved in the field. We've put them in here with a calf and they've reared the calves. And then we've sold them, like that Angus calf. Because they always seem to do a bit better when they've been left on the cow. But winter's coming and we haven't got enough room to do that anymore. So we'll feed the calves and then sell them as they're fit. So, yeah, these are in the best place now. They're better calving in here than outside. Because it's so wet now, having a calf born in a field and it gets rained on is not... It won't do the calf too much good. They'll pick up they get a chill and what have you, but calving in here on straw is what we want right now, and it's best thing for calf, best thing for cow. But yeah, if you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe below, and I'll see you in my next one. Thank you for watching.